大胆だの。ドラゴン。なんで前より大きく。皆様、私がお守りいたします。
The Warrior Princess episode number 10 leaves me with a lack of understanding. And the understanding is we have 2 episodes left now after this week, and it's trying to understand what are they doing with the story? Where is the story? What is the plot? What was this episode outside of fan service supposed to achieve? Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Last episode, I complained that Mr. Big Dangalang, Mr. Elefante, was, not present. And I gave a bunch of other examples of different anime that have skirted the line of acceptability when it comes to a level of fan service when it's trying to get a reaction out of their viewers. And this very much did do that in episode 1, but then it just kind of went to the wayside. And they then instead exchanged that for moments of almost forced fan service in certain moments, like bathing scenes and stuff, for almost no reason. Which goes back to this episode, which is like, well, what did them bathing again in another different kind of hot spring, another kind of bathing area really accomplish? All it did was drive Veor and Serafina together in precarious positions and drove Macarius to go and confront both of them in such a position. So she was able to see Veor's staff and be able to see Serafina's meat hang out. But what did that really accomplish? What did it do for us as the viewer? What did it do for the story? I guess you could say maybe it drove Serafina and Veor closer as they were more bare to each other. But it really didn't do much for me. And the episode really felt like a waste. So they go in to visit the dwarves. They're fighting, a Rathalos, if you know, you know. They're fighting a big dragon, essentially. And they come and get saved by the dwarves. And then Veor saves Serafina from getting burned. Inside of the dwarf stuff, they work on Serafina's armor set. She gets introduced to all the different dwarves there. When they go inside to the bathing area, she touches some like mithril, something. And she's like, my soul yearns. So basically she has like some kind of connection to a different high power of magic or something. Very similar to what you imagine Wisteria did, because they say Wisteria can do the dragon voice that Veor can do. So it's like, okay, well, she gets kind of tied into like that magical stuff. It's like, okay, that's cool. What does that mean though with 2 episodes left? Like, are we going to get Serafina and Veor committing to each other? Are we going to get them moving to the next stage? Is this really a romance? Or is the story they're trying to tell a bigger power, a more important stake? What is it at this point? Because this just felt like filler. It really didn't feel like it didn't feel like the story or plot were moved forward. And outside of the moment, there are 2 moments. One when Veor saves Serafina, and the second when they bear all to each other accidentally in the bathing area. Their relationship didn't really move forward in a sense. So it's like, are we looking toward the romance stuff, or are we looking to the fantastical stuff that the world has set up? It's like they're trying to do both, but they're not doing either very good. And it continues to be just a big frustration point of the show. So I did not enjoy the episode. The art is great. The little bit of fan service we got is great. Like, I'm not digging on the fan service. It's just, it didn't do anything for the story, if that makes sense. So I continue to be at a loss for this show. I don't dislike it, but it's not like it was super entertaining. It's not like it was super fun. It's not like we got like big romance leaps and bounds, right? Like their relationship is pretty much still at a standstill. So I just don't know what the show is really trying to accomplish. So, yeah, just not great. I give this episode a 6 out of 10. I don't think it was horrific. I don't think it was, super mediocre, but it wasn't very good either. It was okay. So I'd be like at a 5 or a 6, but I'll give it a 6 just because the fan service that we did get was good. Seeing the big dragon be unleashed on Serafina and Mauricio, Marcisius. The Marcisius stuff I thought was pretty funny, right? Because she got to bear witness to it and she passed out. I think that was funny. But it wasn't anything like got me to have a big, laughing reaction. So 6 out of 10 is where I land for this week, but just so confused at what the show is really trying to do, what the story is trying to do, what the script is trying to do. It's just feels like a big waste of time. That's what I got for you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. If you disagree, agree, whatever, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next week.